Hey guys, it's DJ Bo from DJ Bo Entertainment. This is a video response to DJ Josh's latest video on obstacles, good and bad, easy and hard. Now, first I want to say that this is more of an audio response, obviously, but I also want to say that I have not read any of the comments to his video, but I did watch the two video responses from Jasper and DJ Victor earlier this afternoon. Now, what I'm about to say is only my opinion. Learn from it, take from it what you wish, or don't learn anything from it, don't take anything. Let me start by saying this, that I believe that there's many types of YouTube DJ channels out there. DJs use their channels to help book future clients, or maybe it's used for promoting their services, or maybe even like a product review. Then there's other DJs out there that use their channel to talk directly to other DJs or people in the industry, and they're not intended for clients to see these videos at all. And then there's other DJs that use their channel for all of the above and even personal things that aren't even related to the DJ industry. Now, back to DJ Josh's topic, keeping those in mind, okay? Complaining during a gig log or even during the post-log recap, first off, I believe that most of the time, this doesn't happen unless something went very, very wrong. And if you're using your channel to promote to potential clients, remember how you're explaining it. Which one is it that the DJ is trying to get across? Maybe he is trying to complain about something, or maybe he's trying to give some constructive criticism for other DJs to be aware of or learn from. If it's complaining, then remember who could be watching your videos, or keep it to the DJ forums, etc. You know, do it on there. Don't do it on your videos. Now, if you're complaining about a venue because of the stairs or no elevator, etc., you know, fine. But again, remember, it's all in how you word it. For example, there were quite a few stairs at a particular event that I went to, and the way that I would have said this in a gig log is I would have said something along the lines of, well, there was quite a few stairs at this particular venue, so I used a small setup. Now, the DJ that's watching your gig log knows exactly what you mean by that without going into great detail. And it didn't sound horrible, okay? It didn't sound very bad or like you were complaining. Now, example of a way not to describe your problem would be, there were so many stairs at that venue that I had to take 10 trips back and forth, almost had a heart attack, and to top it all off, the bride and groom didn't even reserve a table for me to eat dinner. You know, that would be the way that you don't want to complain or explain your problem. Remember that you can turn every negative into a positive if you try. We're professionals in the industry because we've seen everything and we're expected to work around the obstacles. We should all learn and grow from these types of things. Good DJs that have never been to a certain venue before will check it out prior to the event, or maybe even call a fellow DJ so they can give you the heads up on what to expect there. If it's a venue you've been to and know what the obstacles already are, then you can charge accordingly, obviously, and you're prepped and ready to go for any type of obstacles that are going to occur there because you know what they are. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was no organized dancing, complaining about dry wedding, or complaining about volume, or no strobe lights, or no dance or rap music, those kind of things. Let me say that when a bride and groom are having a small reception of less than 75 people, they'll usually say, you know, our wedding reception is going to be a small group of people, less than 75 people. Can you please watch the volume? The first thing I always ask the client is, are most of your guests going to consist of family? And they usually say yes. If so, I assure them that we always pay close attention to the volume throughout the evening at all of our events. And if they tell me that, not only are they there for the reception, but it's pretty much a way of them telling me that they're having a small family reunion of sorts, okay? They probably don't get to see them very often, whether it be, they may not see them weekly or monthly or even yearly. So it may be the first time they've seen them in months or years or weeks, whatever it may be, and they want to socialize. So it's a small family reunion of sorts. So don't let that, get in the way of thinking, oh, great, nobody's going to dance. This is going to be so boring. Don't let that happen to you. If you're a professional DJ, you'll make it work. Read the crowd, go talk to the guests, and see what songs they want to hear later in the night that might get them out on the dance floor. You just never know. During your consultation, get as much info out of your client as you can. Sometimes, their opinion of something or what something is may be completely different as to what you think they mean. So it's important to ask questions. They don't want dance or rap music. Maybe it's important to ask them, do you like, for example, and not that this is the greatest song in the world, but do you like Boom Boom Pow by the Black Eyed Peas? Some might say, yeah, that's a great song. Well, to the average DJ, that's a dance song. Some DJs may even consider that a rap song. You got to ask these questions to figure out what your boundaries are. Now, while the client or even the hall, they're supposed to always be right, okay? Remember that the client or the hall needs some guidance with things sometimes. While it's not the DJ's day, it's important during the consultation to go over all details with the bride and groom or the wedding coordinator or the hall manager, whoever it may be, maybe all of them. Go over the layout of the room so you know exactly where you're going to be set up, where power's located at, how close you are to the dance floor, how many tables there might be between you and the dance floor where people are going to be eating at. If you're behind those tables where they're eating dinner, you know that you're going to have to keep that music even softer because there's tables right in front of your speakers. That's just some of the things. Ask how many people are attending, the wedding colors, the correct spelling of the bride and groom and their last name, because let's be honest, some of us have actually seen the bride and groom's name or last name outside or maybe at the entrance into the hall spelled incorrectly. Ask them when the cocktail hour begins, when dinner time is, the end time, what the overtime hall regulations are, how late you're allowed to actually stay there if the bride and groom want to hire you for overtime, whether it's a dry wedding or not, who will be your main contact at the hall if the manager isn't available. There's a lot of moving parts and pre-planning formalities that have to be taken care of, and sometimes the DJ's responsibility is to guide that client through those things, or the hall even. If they see or know something won't work or think that, maybe you have a better suggestion, make sure that you speak your mind and offer up your 2 cents. You've been doing this, some of us, longer than the halls have been doing it. Or maybe the wedding coordinator's been doing it in some areas. These are some great topics to always keep in mind when you're doing gig logs, dealing with clients or future clients, obstacles, etc. I think that this was a very good video from DJ Josh. Now, in 2010, I'm going to be launching a steady weeknight of live DJ video conferences. So all DJs in our community can be a part of it and talk about anything they'd like to in the DJ industry. Obstacles, pros, cons, equipment, ideas, reviews, whatever it may be. They can share that with other DJs. It'll be very simple, too. A short video conference chat in 2010. So make sure you just stay tuned for all the details on that on my channel, okay? And thank you to DJ Josh, again, for posting this video. These are some very good topics. And again, these are just my opinions. Not Josh's, not anybody else's, my opinions and what I do in my area. Also in the works is a live Ustream New Year's Eve Club Magic event at our local banquet hall in my area. Keep listening for details on that as well. Okay, that's coming soon. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy, and keep 'em moving.